From Bearded Ketosis here, otherwise known as Matt. I am wearing everyone's favorite camo shorts. I'm very sorry if you hate them, but I like them. Anyway, I guess I'll have to retire them soon, whatever. I'm not an adult if I wear them. A lot of people say it, it's not just you. So, as you can see, my yard needs a little bit of work again. I guess it's not too bad, but I need to mow it. The dogs keep leaving me presents out here, so I have to clean those up. It's kind of windy, kind of cool today. It's, I don't know, 60 degrees right now, which is kind of awesome considering it's, you know, the beginning of April. Speaking of which, I'm officially at five months. That's 10. I'm officially at 5 months keto, and feeling great. Everything is awesome. I've lost 130 pounds. By the way, it's weigh-in Wednesday today, and I weighed in at 265 pounds. So I officially have lost 130 pounds, and I guess I'm gonna do 2 days of eating. I was gonna do a day of eating for you guys and just show you what I do in a day. I work in my fasting regimen and what I eat to be effective on my ketosis, because I think that really the reason that I've lost 130 pounds with little exercise is because I effectively use the idea of being in ketosis and producing ketones in a really effective way. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to do that. Other than that, my house needs a lot of cleaning, but we've already done all that, and my yard needs some cleaning, and we've already done all that. So I'm not going to bore you guys with a lot of that today. I'm going to try to put as much information in this as possible. So I'll show you how I make a steak. I'll show you my day of eating regimen, and I'll show you some videos of cool dogs too. Okay guys, so it is 11 a.m. I am starting my day now. I know that's late. I'm a bartender. I have late hours. I didn't go to bed until 4 a.m. So keep your mouth shut. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Anyway, I felt really bad after that. So anyway, I start my day with a pint of cold water every single day. I don't falter from that at all. I do not start my day with coffee. I start with water every single day. Today I happen to be drinking Smart Water. Smart Water for when you want to be smart. It's not a commercial, I promise. For the electrolytes, typically I would have either salt water, pint of cold water, and then maybe some salt water, maybe some magnesium citrate, something with potassium, or some kind of like electrolyte supplement. Sometimes I don't necessarily need that. Today it's the Smart Water because I loaded up on electrolytes yesterday because I was very tired in the morning. And then I like to take my Men's Daily Multivitamin, a caffeine pill. Right now I'm taking ibuprofen for the anti-inflammatory, and I don't have any turmeric in my house. I'm sorry, natural people. I usually do, but I don't right now, so I need the ibuprofen. So I will always start my day like this, no matter what. And then I'll implement coffee later on or anything else. And I usually don't eat until much later in my day. I like to wake up and be productive, fasted, and try to maximize the ketone and fasting production fasting production. You know what I'm saying? I try to maximize all of that and the fat burning properties of those things early in my day and get some things started. And then later on is when I'll come behind and refuel my nutrients with food and replenish my fats and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take this, drink this, and then move on to the next. All right guys, so there's been a slight change of plans. I was asked to cover a happy hour shift, a quick happy hour shift. It was a short one. So what would have been my day off turned into a day that I had to work a little bit, but not that big of a deal. It actually turned into a 4-mile walk to and from work for me, so I got some exercise in. I did a video on my Instagram about how to turn lemons into lemonade based on that, because, I mean, is it really a bad thing that I had to get some exercise? Not really sure what I'm gonna do for dinner now though, so as soon as I get home, I'll talk to my roommate and see if we're doing dinner together or whatever, or figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. It's a little bit late for me to eat, but I mean, I don't have to eat really. I'm not that hungry, but I feel like I need the nutrients, so I might push my eating window back and just have dinner anyway when I get home. Morning. I just woke up. I'm not very energetic right now. You have to give me a few minutes. I'm taking my supplement, my one a day, my caffeine, my Bang Thermique from BPX, and my glass of cold water like I do every morning. Can you hear that? I drink loud. Excuse me. I'm gonna shower and then have my coffee and get my day started. So this is not that kind of YouTube channel, so you guys don't get to watch me shower. I am pushing my fasting back a couple hours, so I'm not gonna go ahead and have a snack at all today until dinner time because I ate so late last night. I'm about 14 hours fasted at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and test my ketones just to see where I'm at because of that interesting fasting schedule that I had to use yesterday. I haven't tested my ketones in a while, so I'm not quite sure where they are or where they've been. I have been successfully losing weight without a problem since then, so I'm not really that worried about it. Real quick, my right eye has been watering for the last hour or so, and I don't really know why, so I'm not crying. I don't miss you. Well, I miss you guys. You guys are awesome. But I'm not crying anyway, so if it looks like my eye's watering, it is, and it's not because of tears. Anyway, so I went ahead and already put a clean lancet in here. Just nobody has to leave a comment about that. It's clean, I promise. And for you squeamish people, don't worry, I'm not gonna give you a close-up of the blood or anything like that, I promise. I say I promise a lot, don't I? So I'm gonna go ahead and lance my finger and test my ketones. Oh, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, I count fast. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1.2. It's actually not the best. I'm covering the blood up for you guys. I don't know if everybody's the same way, but I know my roommate doesn't like seeing blood, so I'm sure that there are other people like that too. 1.2 is not the best, but I mean, I'm also not as fasted as I should be at this point in time, and whatever, shit happens, stuff happens. I mean, for you children out there. So anyway, now I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and I'm going to get to work. I took video of the meal that I made for dinner, and it didn't quite pan out the way that I wanted it to. It turned out really long, and I don't really know how to make it work in this format and have this video still be entertaining to watch. So that might come out as its own video this week. Never know. I also have a reverse sear video for Geek Keto. That's in the pan waiting for its time to be released, I guess, or for me to feel comfortable releasing it. I got anxiety, guys. Leave me alone, you know? So anyway, grass-fed ribeye. I have one steak, grass-fed ribeye steak. Yeah, that's the right way to say it. I had one grass-fed ribeye. I had a Southside sausage, which is high in fat. That really got my fat macro up. And a roasted turkey breast. I did this mixed grill thing to take on, we all know what a mixed grill is. And then I also did a raw zucchini salad with a mint pesto. Guys, it was incredible. sliced up some raw zucchini, tossed it in a mint pesto, which was just a bunch of mint, lemon zest, lemon juice, olive oil, and garlic, pulsed until it was smooth. Tossed that in there and topped it with some toasted pumpkin seeds, and phenomenal. It was really good. So if you get a chance, make that. It just, the lemon with the zucchini just gives it a real bright flavor, and the mint just gives it a nice refreshing backbone. It's incredible. While making this video, I had a wrench thrown in my plans, and I had to completely change everything that I was going to do. I was going to do some yard work yesterday and all my housework yesterday, and cook and enjoy my day today, which didn't happen. I got a call about an hour before a shift and asked to cover a shift and go to work, and you know, I had no problem doing that. But to me, the important lesson to take away from that is that you need to fully understand everything that encompasses the diet that you're on and the lifestyle that you are trying to achieve, or the weight goals you're trying to achieve. So, you know, in my specific case, I'm on a ketogenic diet, and I also practice intermittent fasting. So, you know, in that case, I had to push back my eating window until after I got home from work, and then I had to adjust my fasting window to today. So for example, today I didn't eat until about 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there. So I fasted for a full 16 hours, and then after that I did a 1 meal, and then I'm gonna fast for 24 hours and get myself back on track. And for me, it was really important to understand those things, and I learned that in books like Primal Fat Burner, and by, you know, listening to Abel James's books and his podcasts, and people like that. Thomas DeLauer, I know I mentioned him a couple times in my videos. The guy is brilliant. If you need to understand the science behind a ketogenic diet from somebody who has learned it, check out Thomas DeLauer. He knows everything. Keto Connect, all those guys. Just get out there and learn as much as you can, because the only way that you can be effective in this diet is by knowing how to adjust when things go wrong. So anyway, guys, I can't spin all the way around, I'm sorry. I tried to, but there's a wall behind me. Anyway, guys, that was my 2 days off. My roommate's laughing at me. That was my 2 days off, and I hope you learned something from everything that I ate and almost everything that I did. You didn't see everything, guys. I'm sorry, some things have to be private. But you saw almost everything, and you saw everything that I ate. And I hope that was helpful for some of you that are reaching out to me, asking me, you know, what should I eat, or you know, what are you doing to be effective? Just to touch on that, it's not so important what you are eating, it's important what you're not eating. So you have to cut out soy out of your diet, you have to cut out processed grains, cut out sugars, and really don't pay too much attention to the idea of carbs being subtracted from sugars or fibers. Fibers are a little bit more acceptable, especially being careful of subtracting carbs from sugars, or net carbs because of sugar carbs. So that's a really big one. Those are, like I said earlier, marketing lies, and if you ever see that on a package, just throw it back on the shelf and go for a more natural ingredient. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, you know, follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me, and say hi. I'm available to talk to anybody. Let's have a conversation. All right, guys, be safe.